What's up everyone? I'm Landon with LMR.com. We got a pretty special video for you guys today. I have Cameron Goss in the studio and he has his 2019 GT350R. He's gonna tell us a little bit about the car, how he got it, and really how he got into cars and what cars mean to him. Cameron, thank you so much for doing this video with us. Man, take it away. What got you into this 2019 GT350R?
Well, I grew up being a Chevrolet guy. Been that way since I was 12 years old. My uncle took me for a ride in a 69 Camaro. I'll never forget it. 12 years old, and that's when I knew I had the bug, like real bad. And so, you know, it turned into me buying a Chevelle when I was 17. And then, you know, just that's the never-ending project. And, you know, I just...
We all have one of those.
It's one of those deals. And, you know, just been a car lover my whole life.
Same, definitely.
Yeah.
You still have the Chevelle?
Still have the Chevelle.
Tell us a little bit about that car and kind of how it's going to lead into you purchasing this.
So the Chevelle started life as a street car, then quickly turned into a drag car, as a 388-inch small block, just NA car. You know, high 10-second car, which was fast, really fast for me back then. And so eventually, you know, I get old man now, and so now I want to make it into a street car again. I have kids, and so I started that process. Put another NA motor in it. It's an LS motor, D-stroke LS. It's about 302 cubic inches. Got a T56 Magnum, and so I've always been a big fan of high revving small blocks. And then this car came along in 2015. Was it 2015?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, 2015.
I think there was like 100 cars in 2015.
Yeah.
And then of course, that's when the large production started in 2016. So yeah, 2015 was technically the year that this was rolled out.
And so always hardcore Chevy guy. I mean, that's just how I was. And then, you know, as I got older, I was like, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a good car. I like it.
Same way, man, same way.
But I always said, I'll never buy a Mustang, never. And then this came out and I was like, man, that is incredible. You know, I love the rev capability and just overall solid car. And one thing led to another. I meet Shannon years later and we're talking about the Voodoo engine, and I'm like, man, I just love that motor. It's unbelievable. And he goes, well, I've got one. Just come over, let's take a ride. And so took a ride with him, then I was sold. I mean, it's just an incredible car. Found one locally, and rest is history.
Why the 350R and not the 350?
I really believe that the R gives it a lot of value. I mean, just because of the production numbers, and I don't really care about ride comfort as much as I do.
Me neither.
having fun with it, and this is a fun car, and that's what it's made for, and that's what I'm going to do with it. It's just have fun with it, and I think one day it will be a collector car. It could be the last 6-speed car that's a collector car, a true 6-speed.
Yep. Y'all heard it here first, Cameron Goss. This may be the last 6-speed collector car in a Mustang. So you have kiddos. I know we talked a little bit about that before we jumped on camera. How do they like the car?
They love it, and so they're about to be 6, 4, and 1. So. You know, they don't really understand all of it, but they know
Daddy,
they saw
fast,
it pull up and they're like, fast car, you know. So they were pumped up and came out, looked at it, and loved it, and so.
That's great.
It's like I was telling you earlier, I figure I'll get 1 gearhead out of 3. We'll see what happens. So, yeah.
That'll work. Now, the question that I've been wanting to ask you, what do your Chevy friends think? Are you still allowed to come hang out at the man cave now that you have a Mustang?
Oh, I haven't told all of them yet, so we'll see how that goes. I'm sure they'll see this eventually.
Slowly but surely. That's good.
But most of them, you know, they're like, man, it's an amazing car.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care.
They're awesome. Now, see here, you came to visit us today, obviously, for us to talk to you a little bit about, you know, how you got the car and the story of it all. We also switched out your wheels. We went with our SVE 350R, you know, replica wheel. Why did you want to do that versus your, you know, carbon fiber wheels that come on the car from the factory?
Well, I mean, number one, I'm just scared to death of screwing up the carbon fiber wheel. I mean, you know, but I mean, number two, these look, you know, real similar to it. I mean, the only guys that are really going to call me out on it are probably the hardcore R guys.
Elitist is what we kind of toss around up here.
But so. Like I said, I bought this car to have fun with it, and I want to take it to the track and just have a good time with it, and you know, one day I'll probably throw those back on, but for right now, I'm going to have fun with it and beat on it and
Heck yeah. I mean, they look right at home, you know.
They do.
Like you were saying, unless somebody knows exactly what they're looking at, you know, to them that just looks like they came on the car.
Yep.
So, all right. So as far as the racing is concerned, you said you drag race your Chevelle. Same plans for this car, or do you want to take it, you know, to the road course track?
I will drag race it, but I'm ready to get on the road course. You know, I've never done it before, so I'm excited to do, you know, either road course, autocross, something like that.
It's so much fun. It definitely changed my life. I love all avenues of racing, whether it be drag racing, road racing, autocross, whatever it is. But man, road racing, it will change. It will change your life.
Awesome.
So, now, as car guys, a lot of us want to go straight into modifying our car. What's your plans other than obviously the SVE R350 wheels?
Yeah, so the way that it is, I'll probably keep it the exact same. I love the way it is right now. If I had just a regular GT350, I'd probably go to boost, do something like that. But man, I love it just like it is. It's a great car, enough power to have fun with, and I don't plan on doing anything else to it. So, yeah.
Well, you said you never own a Mustang. Here it is. Are there any regrets?
No regrets whatsoever.
Chevy guys, if you're watching it, you heard it here. There's no regrets. Cameron,
sorry.
Thank you so much, man. It's a pleasure. Thank you for sharing your story.
Sure.
These stories are near and dear to our hearts here at LMR, you know, because a lot of us share a lot of similar stories like this. So we're going to sign off for today. We can't thank Cameron enough for bringing his beautiful GT350R up here for us to take a look at, swap out his wheels for him. And of course, you guys know what to do by now. For all things Mustang, keep it right here with the real enthusiasts, LMR.com.